Ethiopians. Well, maybe we can come back to it, but right now, straight into the game. Let's go. Indians versus Lithuanians. We're going to open up with here. Yo picking the Indians. We've seen good stuff from them, particularly as they push towards the late game. And Lithuanians, one of the newer civs, man.
Yeah. Well, let's see, because we are already in 3 minutes. We got some small problem with Capture H, but now we're back into business. We can see that this is the generation with a crater map rally, you know? And Lithuania is a very interesting civilization. I really, really love it. Honestly, I think DAUT has advantage with civilization. So Mr. Yo need to do something. And DAUT is this kind of a player that, you know, going for the safe approach. He's sick player. But Mr. Yo is so difficult. We see both with goal in front. Berry's at the back for Yo. And Berry's on a side forward for DAUT. Yeah.
Which is going to be huge. Obviously, with the Indians, their short fishing bonus.
It's farther, you know, but still.
A little bit further away.
It is okay. Anyway, we see now they're taking the battle. Who's taking that one? Just look at the Capture H. HP is exactly the same. So, no, but DAUT is going back. No, don't want to take the risk. And now DAUT is 3 HP behind. So, he definitely has to be careful with that one. I mean, Lithuanian Riley with 150 food extra, they have a big boost here. So, yeah, Indians have the cheaper villages, but I don't know. Lithuanians is so strong to go aggressive. Hopefully, DAUT is going to be aggressive.
How often do we see the relic bonus for the Lithuanians come into play?
Well, it's crucial. I mean, the relic bonus here is definitely crucial. If you want to go with Lithuanians, at least you have to grab at least 2 relics. I'll leave 2 relics because for people that doesn't know about the game, they have lost the blast furnace. You can see in Capture H, where the forging upgrade is there, that black dot that is missing, you know, on the top right for DAUT. And that means that they don't have the +4 attack anymore. So, yeah, not that one, just on the left, but still, it's fine. And yeah, exactly that. Perfect. And then you need 2 relics at least if they can go for the longer game. Even if it's not for the longer game, Rally, a Castle Age aggression with relics under control makes your knight so powerful.
Yeah, of course. And I mean, it's useful capturing those relics anyway, because the trickle of gold is going to help you to keep powering out those knights. So we'll see if that's something that DAUT prioritizes. Looks like he's getting busy with his scout, having a look at what Mr. Yo is up to. He didn't lose his scout, although it is significantly weakened.
Okay, well, he's doing now the barrack, Mr. Yo. They're going up exactly the same. Look at the idle TC time, Riley.
Yeah.
Zero. I mean,
actual factual zero. You love to see it.
Well, Mr. Yo is going
DAUT
up.
Has an interesting win rate with the Lithuanians there of 22 minutes and 55 seconds. So we'll see if he's able to keep that up. That's incredible.
He's up without the loom. Mr. Yo has 1 villager more. I was wondering why, and he's up without the loom even. Wow, that's confidence, in my opinion. Okay. That's really confident. And that win rate with Indians is not so great. Nope. Okay.
Okay, loom coming in now for Yo. And double bit axe as well. So he's on top of his upgrades here. And a stable now.
Yeah, expected, to be honest. Yeah. Going for the stable, but Joe is almost losing that scout. Well, it was already
almost.
Yeah, it was already very low HP, but not a big deal anymore that the scout wasn't going to help too much. Maybe now it should put out the scout because it's the initial one, and then explore all the map with 1 HP. Why to go into the battle? Just explore everything. Yeah, and now they are walling.
Spearman absolutely zooming along as well, faster with the speed bonus for the Lithuanians.
I think, sorry, Riley. I think they are going to go for full walls and 2-3 scouts, maybe no more, and go for Castle Age. If both explore each other, don't think we will see a lot of action in Feudal Age, sadly.
No, I mean, it's like what Leary said earlier when we interviewed him. You know, you get that information, you realize that your opponent's fully walled, and you realize you're just not going to be able to punch through, get any good picks, or, you know, really bring any action together early on. So you wall up, you turtle up, you settle down for a longer game, aggression in the Castle Age. And honestly, like, that's fine for both players, but the longer this goes on for, the further the Indian eco bonuses will kick in here. So you know, it's great that the Lithuanians start with that shot in the arm, that 150 food to begin with, but the Indians, with cheaper villages, they can grow their economy to just monstrous levels in imp and late imp. So I think the impetus is on DAUT to be aggressive here.
Yeah, they will definitely catch up for sure with that eco bonus. We see that DAUT did a spear. Mr. Yo didn't even make a spear. I really don't think if his wall that we are going to see any more army now in feudal, which is a pity because this civilization could bring a big battle for sure. I'm sorry again for Mr. Yo camera. I don't know what is happening with his camera. We should find a way to fix that because he's the only one that is really failing. But now he has to be careful because they are going to go in. Okay.
Mr. Yo somehow
really
ended up in an OK Go music video instead of an Age of Empires tournament, but we don't seem to be able to fix it at this stage.
Okay, well, it's just repairing.
Look at that. Hang on. That villager was repairing the house at exactly the same rate that the four scouts were damaging it. It's just stuck on 170, 180 hit points. Look.
It's forcing... Yeah, it's forcing just to look. He's stuck like this all the time. It's forcing him to spend so many resources in terms of wood here. Now doing wheelbarrow, and well, both are doing the same. And now he need to go away, and the economy is pretty much the same. 30 villagers. He's gonna take the spear, okay, and keep going.
That spear went down like a sack of bricks. Yeah. Look at that. Didn't really get any good hits on the scout. I think it chomped up maybe a third of the HP bar for one of the scouts. Let's check on the hit points of that house there, see if it's managed to get into the 200s. Oh, okay, she'll be able to get her back up now.
But DAUT was paying attention. Yeah, DAUT was paying attention. He's doing wheelbarrow. The first difference that both players are doing is that DAUT, the Lord, is doing the wheelbarrow already, which is very, very nice. No wheelbarrow for Mr. Yo, but he keep doing bellies, and now he's doing archery range. So this means he's going to go cav archers, which makes sense probably because.
And look at the resources for both of these players, Mem, as well. Like they're playing textbook Age of Empires. They're both going to click up at exactly the same time, more or less. I think the slight villager lead, obviously, to Yo here is going to be undercut a little bit by Town Watch, but he's ahead anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. And both of these blokes are going to click up pretty. Although DAUT now, a long way ahead out of nowhere here, an extra 100 food. So both will be able to click up to castle more or less instantly.
Yeah, I mean, look at DAUT. I mean, DAUT is the masters with the economy. I mean, he did wheelbarrow. He's already on the way to castle, but still, Mr. Yo is gonna go up with 4 villages more. Obviously, no wheelbarrow, and he's clicking up castles as well. We need to focus now, please, Mapu. What is the upcoming buildings from DAUT? I mean, DAUT army is just going to go away. We see Mr. Yo with the archery ranges, yes, but what is DAUT doing? He's doing pikes, because I see the barrack with more units inside. He's doing more spears, yes. He's gonna go pikes, because he's expecting camels. But Mr. Yo is not going camels, Riley. It's going to go cav archers. So if you're going pikes, and your opponent is going cav archers, you are in a big problem.
Cav Archers is a unit that has sort of had its fortunes change pretty significantly even this year. I remember Red Bull 103, it was sort of a joke unit, or what was explained to me at least, before DAUT kind of, restored them to greatness, and now they're a well-respected. Look, can I just say, sorry, look at those farms. No. I don't want to look at anything else. Let's go back to DAUT's farms, please, because I don't want to look at anything else for the rest of the game. No. DAUT's farms, mate. Look at that. Oh! That is immaculate. Look at that. Not a hole anywhere. You love to see it. But the Cav Archers really have done a great job in the back half of this year of reasserting themselves as a powerful unit to be respected. What's the counterplay against them?
Well, the problem here is DAUT is going 1 TC push. He's going with villages forward, 2 villages forward, and want to go siege and pikes. And siege, it can work. Well, he's doing first the monastery, but then he's gonna make the siege workshop. He's still expecting camels, but Mr. Yo knows what is happening. He's doing a tower. He's gonna try to defend with that tower in that hill, and then he's gonna spam cav archers. He's already doing 3. The siege workshop is coming, and he's going to go all aggressive DAUT. against Mr. Yo. Mr. Yo will need to make, to make Bloodlines and Husbandry soon, because that stable is gonna be in danger to be lost. And you know what I love from this game, Mr. Riley? We're gonna have action. Well, from now on, it has to be full action, because DAUT, it should be behind in economy after this attempt to aggression.
Yeah, and he needs to make sure that this push is successful, and at least, even if it doesn't win in the game, it needs to do significant economic disruption or damage to Mr. Yo here, because he's committing quite significantly to this push here. He does have a bunch of halbs or pikes just there, I should say, but the cav archers are getting ready now. So I mean, I come back, Mem. What is the best way to contest these cav archers if the pikes aren't able to do it?
Well, what he's doing is fine because he's going to have some siege. But the problem is that Mr. Yo is going to try to counter. He's going to try to raid now DAUT economy because he has mobility. What DAUT doesn't have is mobility at all. And even if he's doing a town center there, now where he's going to mine gold, Mr. DAUT, it's not able to do it. Now he has the Bloodline and he did the Husbandry. So that is stable. Even if he's losing that stable, it's not needed, not that needed anymore, because you cannot make knights. And the camels are not going to work that great against the Mangonel and Pikes, I mean, it's going to work very bad. But this is 2 Mangonels already. So micro here for Mr. Yo need to be on point. Otherwise, DAUT is going to make a massacre on that goal.
Okay, that one, no, two Mangonel shots finding nothing but sand, but that one, okay. Taking a little off the top from some of those cav archers there. And now continuing to work on the stable. And did you say Husbandry and Bloodlines are already in?
Yeah, he did it. He did both average. You can see Bloodlines, he's on top of left, you can see. And Husbandry has already too, he did as well. Yeah,
Husbandry's already in. Okay, so repairing the stable, it's going to go down, but that's not the end of the world here.
Yeah, I mean, he's just trying to avoid that he keep going, But now, those cav-archers, he has to be careful. He's also raiding at home, exactly. I don't know, he has no ballistic. With ballistic, will do a lot more damage. But in this situation, Riley, Mr. Yo is defending really... Oh, well, not that great, because he lost the mango.
There.
No.
Yep, he lost the mango there, and will lose the stable. There's a big old hole. But not too many ways to punish it, really. No massed army to immediately charge in there.
And now it's losing Villiers. So he's moving to all the spot. He killed his own scout. Good move. It's the DAUT. Okay, and now killing more Villiers. Oh my god, he's already 4 Villiers.
He's put a bloody ACOG on. He's put an ACOG on those Mangonels. He's hitting his shots so well.
He's doing a good job with those Mangonels. A little bit sloppy by Yo. Yo has goal at the back. The secondary is at the back, but now he's inside. I'm gonna try to micro. He's killing pikes. Yes. He's killing army. And he's creating a lot of chaos, and now with ballistic can do the job. But that Mangonel, he shouldn't lose that Mangonel ever. He shouldn't lose that Mangonel
down to these pikes, though, unless the villagers can repair it.
No.
Nope. Down it goes.
Yeah, but now Mr. Yo is coming, and he's still raiding. This is the good thing with the mobility. He's still 8 villages ahead, but Mr. Yo is using one of the strategies that are the favorite for DAUT, the cav archers. He's playing with his favorite strategy, Riley.
And that group of cav archers has pulled back now for Mr. Yo. There's one in the base for DAUT, not doing a whole lot, going to go after some of the villagers, but can't really find any success, just keeping them idle, which I guess is something. But this is tough, and I think DAUT has to sort of pivot here to deal with these cav archers, because especially at home, they can cause a lot of chaos.
Well, Riley, remember the previous game? That he was ahead DAUT for a long time with villages, but idle time, Mr. Yo has 11 villages behind. Yes, 0 idle, and DAUT now 11 idols still, and has been with over 20 idols for quite long time. So that's really, really important, the idle time. But that's a good Mangonel shot.
Yeah, that Siege Workshop at home is a nice way. It's a nice job, and it's doing a reasonable job of maintaining some pressure on these cav archers and making sure that Mr. Yo is at least distracted. Not finding great hits, but still, I mean, look at that. Between them, they've got about 4 hit points, those cav archers. A second TC now for Mr. Yo on the back gold. That's nice, seeing as he's been pushed off the front.
He's raiding constantly. Riley's raiding constantly. He's raiding all the time. He's raiding all the time. That Mangonel shot, it didn't work as well. He's now splitting the units. Look at Mr. Yo. The score is still more or less the same.
Gore takes down 1. Oh, they're so low.
Oh my God!
Oh my
look at
goodness,
that.
kabam! They all go
Yeah.
down. 1, 2, 3, 4 into the dirt.
And now all the Cavarches down as well. Mr. Yo lost a lot there. Mr. Yo Army, where's Mr. Yo Army? It's gone. It's really gone. Mr. Yo 4 military down, now double the army and 13 villages more. The Lord is back in business, Riley.
Well and truly, and I asked you before what you do against cavalry archers. We just got a masterclass from the Lord himself, as he brought in those siege back both forward and at home and cleaned up the cav archers there. So that was really, really nice. They're going to clean up that pikeman for free as the 3 new marauding cavalry archers come across. But those mangonels are there ready to tangle.
Yeah, but now, I mean, the cav archers are effective if you mass them, if you have a lot of them. And right now, he lost quite everything. It's true that now Mr. Yo is sit down on 3 tone centers, but DAUT as well, and for a longer time. He has 13 villages more, and now, finally, we see DAUT doing knights. What I'm missing is DAUT going for the relics. That he has a monastery, Mapu? Let's check, because he needs the relics.
We did see his monks die pretty early on. They were sniped by those cav archers. I don't think he doesn't have any relics at all, so he's going to have to, if he's going to go knights, obviously, yeah, he needs to pick them up. He needs to pick up the relics for the Lithuanian bonus here. And now MBL has joined the fray. We've got outposts.
Well, he's trying to get map control. If we check now Mr. Yo... Ooh, that mango shot again is good. If we go to Mr. Yo point of view, please, with Fog of War, we're gonna notice that he's dominating the map control. You can see the view pretty clearly now, how he has forward army, in front, on the right, trying to raid. You know, DAUT is more defensive. He's even losing the forward now completely, but the knights are coming.
Yeah,
and those knights...
outpost there.
Yeah, but those knights now can do the job. He need to go back, and that mangonel is gonna be bye-bye. He need to get a... Okay, that's fine for Yo, because he was going to lose that mangonel no matter what, and there's already one relic for DAUT.
So, what are the upgrades that DAUT has on his knights at the moment? I can't tell. I think he's got forging, does he not? I don't know if he doesn't have
he has
armor
+1.
though, right?
Yeah, he has +1/+1, but he's missing bloodlines. Obviously now with the relic that he's getting, he got already +2 attack in those knights. It start to be dangerous, those knights, if he's doing the bloodlines. He has to be careful. The cavalries need to go back, and now he need a stable forward. But you can see how Mr. Yo resources, I mean, if he only have 11, that's the problem for Yo, by the way, only 11 farms. But he still have a lot of wood, a lot of gold, so he can mass crazy amount of cavalry right now, or even can make a castle. But definitely Mr. Yo need to balance that economy, because right now it's not going that great for him.
The other thing we're seeing from Yo now is some camels being thrown into the mix as well. But this forward stable might go down here, and these cav archers are not in a great place to engage against this mangonel. I think this mangonel duel is going to be key in resolving this one, and it's going to go, very badly
but they're
here.
gonna get it.
Mr. Yo, the camel sneaking in.
Sneaking in, and also he's gonna sneak down the monk. He take it. That was a good one. But those knights are really getting so dangerous, because those knights are now with bloodlines, now with husbandry, as you can see in the top right. And if he's doing +2 armor for those knights, they are already +2/+2. Like if they were fully upgraded. But if DAUT is also grabbing more relics, those knights are going to be so difficult to stop. Problem for DAUT is that Mr. Yo is starting to gather again quite a lot of cav archers, relic.
And this is the point that you made before, Mem, the fact that when massed, the cav archers are absolutely deadly. 22 of them on the field at the moment here for Yo, and this is when things start to become a real issue. This mangonel's got to do some heavy hitting, and it does. Look at that, a big shot right into the guts of and another one as well doesn't find the target. No, it's going to come in and engage.
The problem here, Riley, is that Mr. Yo is not microing so good those cav archers. He's getting so many hits. This spot is great. This spot is great, and really, DAUT should go away. DAUT should go away, because that trade is bad. It's a bad trade for himself. He's doing chain-barded armor, and I don't like that he's staying here. He's now doing the hand card. Oh, well, those knights maybe and run. No, those knights are so tanky now. I forgot that he did the +2 armor. But still, they are expensive as well. And at the end, I'm not so sure. He has not so many knights anymore, and they are expensive. He keeps spamming, and look at now Mr. Yo economy. Hand card, Thumbrin, 27 farmers already. It's true that 41 for DAUT. Oh my god, DAUT, 102 villages, Riley.
Yeah,
Damn.
he's got a huge villager lead here. Yo's ahead on ahead militarily speaking, but DAUT 3 TCs constantly pumping out new villagers. He's ahead on population as well, and Yo really needs to start to pull ahead with his Indian eco bonus in the late game if he's going to keep this one alive. Because if DAUT can weather this storm, if DAUT can, manage the 20 cav archers that are harassing him, his economy is well set up to support him into the late game here.
Yeah, but you know what is happening here? With less village numbers, since he's doing camp arches that they don't cost food, it's going to go up to Imperial with a castle on his face, Mr. Riley. And Mr. Yo, it's doing a huge castle, and DAUT is gonna make a DAUT castle. Oh my god, this is epic, man. This DAUT is just a legend for a good reason. If he's not doing that castle,
he needs to delete the fence. Yeah, he needs to delete the wall, and now 10,000 villagers marching to get this castle up before Yo's here, and he'll be in big trouble if they don't.
I love what he's saying, because I always say 10,000 villages, and now he's saying 10,000 villages. There you go, Mr. Riley. The castle is up
hopefully,
for
guys,
both players.
You enjoy as we see the castle go up here for both players. But this castle, Yo's castle pushes DAUT off his forward gold.
Yeah, but the problem is not that, it's that he's imp. I mean, he's Imperial. If he now put two trebuchets, and yeah, he's 30 villages behind. Look at the timing. Look at the momentum. 30 villages behind, and who cares? He's up to imp.
He's still flicking up to imp because he's just continuing to churn out those cav archers as well. Still 18 of them on the field. Hardly anything. I mean, look at that. More than twice the army here for Yo. These cav archers continuing to maraud around the map.
You know
Castle's
what
just
I
shooting
think?
the arrows back and forth like a game of hot potato. Look at him go.
Each other, yeah. But you know what I think? I don't know if people in the stream agree, but maybe DAUT should go petards. Because if you kill that castle with 120 villages DAUT have, if he's spamming a lot of skirmishes and have the castle alive, he might be able to hold. But if that castle from Joe is there, what?
How many petards do you need to kill a castle?
8 petards. You know, but he got the hill advantage there. You know, DAUT got the hill advantage, and also he's attacking with the arrow, so maybe 6 petards might be okay, and there is very close. I think really the petards should be killing that one, because Mr. Yo with 92 villages, look at his economy. Riley, look at his echo. Over 1,000 food and 1,000 gold.
Unbelievable. How is he doing this?
I'm telling you, he's not using the food. He's not doing units that cost food, you know?
Yeah.
And actually, the cow bars is
amazing.
Well, yeah, they're not that. And well, he has 35 villages on goal, a lot of villages on goal. And Mr. Yo, it's now doing the trebuchets. He's doing the trebuchets.
Yeah.
He's doing berserk chemistry, and that's a big problem for DAUT right now.
So what does DAUT do here to respond? He's built a 4th TC, but this castle is in grave danger now as we see Trebuchet in production. A second one. There's one on the field now. It's going to pull back out of range of the castle and start to chunk the other one down. And DAUT's in dire straits here.
It's incredible because
14 skirms, 17 skirms queued up here.
Yeah, so many. I mean, and now doing ballistic. Those are good, but the problem is, well, he can go up to Imperial DAUT soon. I mean, he has a good economy going, but 57 villages on wood, 132 villages. The problem is that the strategy here for Yo, even if I really think that Mr. Yo didn't have the greatest economy, now DAUT is on the way to Imperial, there you go. But the master macro, man, the macro here for Yo has been insane, seriously. Now he's trying to kill the castle, but
he's going to lose this castle.
Yeah.
He's sending rams forward, but those rams are going to go down like a sack of spuds here. And the cav archers, in the meanwhile, still just running around the map, causing chaos wherever they can.
Now it's a very good play. It's a really good play by Mr. Yo. He didn't have a good micro. He lost maybe so many cav archers, you know, but at the end, look at the KD. He has killed more villages. He's ahead. The timing with the Imperial H is fantastic. Now he has heavy camels. He got so many cav archers as well on the field, but he got all the timing. I mean, look at DAUT. It's still, Riley, 1 minute 50 seconds away to reach Imperial.
And even though DAUT is outnumbering him on the field, 40 units to 25, look at the respective values of that. Yo's army is worth
good point.
a lot more because it's, 35 skirmishers on the battlefield compared to, 15 cab archers, 8 camels, the trebs as well, which are, I think, about to treb down a TC here. A PowerPoint presentation of fire on those town centers, but it's they go down all the same. Reduced to just 2 town centers, a castle in the top corner as well. This one's looking very, very good for Mr. Yo. I don't know how he did it. I honestly don't know how he did it. His macro was just incredible. Just incredible.
And look at the castle now. Oh,
another castle.
Well, that TC, that TC is the Imperial one. The TC that we have in the screen, that's the Imperial TC, But he's gonna be in Imperial. He's still 100. I mean, what is incredible is that DAUT population is still that good. Yeah. He's still ahead in population. Which is just crazy.
How much,
so,
for how much longer though, man? I mean,
yeah. Well, I don't know if he's gonna be able to upgrade that army. He's doing the halberdiers, but man, he's doing the Q, he's doing the halberdier after squires, he's doing all the armies in the same barrack. This is really bad. This is not what you want. You need the armies right there in different barracks because now the halberdier army is gonna last a minute to get there. Oh man! Yeah. And now all those spikes might die in the process. You know what I mean? Small details matters, man.
That's it, and unable to upgrade them in a timely fashion, it gives Yo further room to continue to dominate. His castle goes up, and as DAUT goes down as well, you can see there the village is desperately repairing it, but it finally bites the dust. A trebuchet comes down to get rid of the other castle, but it's not going to be enough here. Mr. Yo firing on all cylinders, down 2 TCs, down 2 castles, and still Mr. Yo's economy is just firing. Like, look at another TC down. Mr. Yo doesn't have any problem with his resources. He's continuing to churn out units. What a masterclass here from the Chinese player.
Yeah, but DAUT is still with 175 population, is still with more army. And now those halberdiers are there with the skirmishes that are +3. Maybe use some Bombardianos. The problem is that, as you mentioned, economy for DAUT is at the limit. It's 2,000 score behind, almost 3,000 score behind.
And now,
Khazars. Yeah. Mr. Yo is playing very, very solid with the decisions and the macro. Right, it's being really, really on point. And we are talking that
little secret outpost there for DAUT in the middle of the desert. He set up 2 stables.
But we are talking, guys, that Yo is playing against DAUT. I mean, taking these kind of decisions and controlling the game like this against DAUT, it's not easy, guys. It's not easy, and now he's adding stables all over the map. He has all the map control. Even if the population is the same, it's impossible. Mr. Yo doing a great game, taking the first one, Mr. Riley.
Yeah, I imagine that at any point, DAUT can throw in the towel here. Once again, I'll point viewers' attention to the top there. Even though the military numbers clearly favour DAUT from having 44 to 38, well, they're not even doing that anymore as I speak. Look at the number of resources that have been put in there. Nearly 4K resources in Yo's army, nearly just under 2.5 here. As you can see, there's a little bar, helpfully, thank you, Mapu, telling you the relative values of the army, which gives you an impression of their overall strength here. Mr. Yo,
look at the castle he's doing. I mean, that's a disrespectful castle. He's almost on his base completely as well. He has all the map. Respect the Lord, man. I mean, the Lord. Come on, Mr. Yo. Anyway, that castle is
looks like Mr. Yo
is
going for the flawless victory, wanting to destroy all of the town centers before he takes out the win. But DAUT says, no, sir, we are done here. On to game number 2. I don't quite know how Mr. Yo did that. He was behind in villages, he was behind in population, and he still managed to beat DAUT to Imp, have a silky smooth economy all the way through, and he executed a perfect push.
We'll try to explain again, like Indians, cheaper villages. You are saving a lot of food from there. Then all the army he was doing, literally all was cab archers. You are not using food. Then the cab archers, well, they might be expensive, but they are only using a little bit of gold. And he didn't. I mean, he lost some, but he wasn't like after losing those cab archers, he never massed a lot a lot anymore till he click up to cast to Imperial. So that's why he wasn't using resources, Riley. And then with that economy advantage, even if he was behind, you can see that he was in Imperial. We're gonna see now when he put the technology economy. Let's go. Yeah, we can see the kills is pretty clear. Economy overall, DAUT got more resources, but technology he reached Imperial 5 minutes faster. And with 5 minutes faster and castle on his face, it's impossible to counter Mr. Yo.
Mr. Yo just did an amazing job there. He really did. You know, and that's not to say anything bad about how DAUT played. It's just that Yo was sort of, you know, in all these places at once, and the push that he managed to put together, the fact that he dropped those castles and was able to contain what DAUT was trying to do. DAUT made a great effort to begin with, you know, the forward monastery, the forward siege, pushing into Yo's base, but it wasn't enough. And I don't know, man. Mr. Yo, one of the best players in the world for very good reason.
Yeah, it was very nice. Now we have the situation that with Indians, that in my opinion shouldn't be better than Lithuanians. Honestly, I prefer Lithuanians here. He's 1-0 ahead, which is give him confidence. He's also have, let's say, like a mini break if it was tennis, because Indians, okay, they are fine, they are good, but I prefer Lithuanians, honestly. But Mr. Yo used the economy bonus really, really great. What now here? Because the Aztecs are so dangerous. We'll go Aztecs, Mr. Yo? I don't know what is going to happen here. They're so strong.
Really? Who was it yesterday that banned all the Eagle civs? There was one. Which player was it that was just like, nah, Incans, Mayans, Aztecs, ban.
Yeah, I don't remember right now who was.
It was someone who's just like, nah, blanket ban on Mezzo civs. I'm not interested.
I think NBL. I think it was NBL. Yeah. Peter put it there. Yeah. It was NBL, yeah.
Drafting. Okay, but we have the civilizations. On the toilet, as he told us.
Yeah, we have the civilizations already. Hansa and Khmer. Hansa and Khmer being picked. So when we know the civilizations, it means that the next game is going to start very soon. Thanks again for joining, guys. We are in a decider part of the tournament. This is now the winner go to quarterfinals. The loser will play the next Friday on deciders. This in this series. But if we check the schedule for today, I don't know if we have time, we can check that the next two series are even more important than these ones, or at least at the same level, because two players, Riley, are going to be out of the tournament. The less slam, Nick of Dogao.
I mean, these matches have been great to watch this morning or today, or earlier on today, because of the fact that, you know, there is a lot on the line, a spot in the quarterfinals available for whoever wins this one, Mr. Yo, DAUT. But the stakes get a little bit higher when we move on to the elimination matches. Whoever wins here stays in King of the Desert 4. They still have that chance, the $20,000 first prize out of the $75,000 prize pool. But whoever loses, that's it. They pack their bags, they go home, and they're going to be watching the rest of the series instead of being part of it. Valese Slam, one of these players, their campaign here at King of the Desert 4 will end today. Same with one of these two, Nikov and Dogao, one of these South Americans. That's it for them. But we have to wait and find out who it's going to be, because right now we're continuing with our qualification match. Whoever wins this one, straight into the quarterfinals. Mr. Yo up a game already in this best of 5. So with a couple more wins, he'll be our next quarterfinalist. But DAUT, again, one of the best players in the world. He's been playing this game for 10,000 years. There aren't many people who know it better than he. And he's picked up the Khmer this time against, I think you said it was Huns.
I prefer Huns, honestly. It's more versatile civilization here, and it can use, don't die, it can use the Kabarges like he did in the previous game. So let's see what is gonna happen. DAUT has to do something, you know, and well, let's see what is gonna happen there. And blue, Mr. Yo in the south for Yo, DAUT Khmer, red in the north, Mr. Riley.
Beautiful woodline on the side of Yo's base here, and things looking a little less open for DAUT, I would say. Reasonably wallable. He's got his berries towards the back, and the gold also tucked away nicely. And we'll do a quick shorefish check. Yes, indeed, there they are, should he choose to go for them. Can you drop shorefish in a mill?
Yeah, you can.
You can. Oh, well, this is the new Arabia meta. Mill, it's called the Oasis Mill strat. And you put a mill on your Oasis. Mate, it's free real estate. I don't know why people aren't doing it.
I really think that that the map is kinda tricky. The goal is at the back there, but the base is on the left a little bit. It's quite open, if you ask me, for DAUT. Mr. Yo map, I don't like his goal, but the base and the wood looks very good. If we can go to Mr. Yo map, please, Mapu, and see a little bit. Yeah, that hill is definitely bad, but the wood is okay. Berries are very nice. He can wall us on the left. The problem is the goal and those hills in front. He will have to protect this. And Khmer is kind of a snowball civilization. But we all know, and we have seen that Mr. Yo Riley is, I would say, a little bit unconventional player, you know. And let's see what he's going to prepare here to face the Lord in this game number 2.
We saw the difficulty that you can have while raiding the Khmer when Leary was playing them in the first series. You know, the fact that the villagers can hop in and out of houses to make sure they don't get sniped by early aggression. It can be really crucial in making sure that any early raids are waylaid. So, you know, if DAUT wants to try to defend that gold, he can do it perhaps a little easier than others with houses. But looks like DAUT's sending the scout forward now, hunting around for Yo's base, and I think he's going to find it too. Yo, on the other hand, pushing the weird two-legged ostriches. Pluck him, and Plato would call him a man here.
Yeah, it seems that it's going to be a standard opening, going both for scouts. But I would repeat this over and over. Khmer is very tricky to play here, and be careful with that villager. Okay, I think DAUT can block it now. Has to be careful. No, DAUT is not gonna block. Okay. He's not even bothering to go, or maybe didn't notice. I don't know. I was telling that now the scout we mention every time, but if you just join the stream, well, remember that it's very tricky. You know, it is very tricky because a scout and a spear, you know, going in the battle is gonna be a problem for Khmer, and that's why I prefer the hands. Well, one of the reasons as well, you know, and at the end, well, the hands don't need the wood for the houses, so economy bonus, yeah, they drop the foot instantly. But in this kind of Arabia, the versatility with for the hands, Riley, is one step ahead, in my opinion, civilization.
Yeah, flexibility can be really useful in situations where you do need to adapt to what your opponent's doing, and you know that's something that you value in any situation, really. So DAUT not doing too much with his scout here. We really haven't seen any laming or any other kind of nonsense like that at all today. It's been a big part of the games in the last couple of days, but not at all today.
Yeah, they are. I mean, these players are not usually lamer boys. And DAUT, laming, he can do the lame, you know. But if he tried the lame, I mean, no disrespect to DAUT. We love DAUT, but he can lame himself with the lame, you know. Because, I mean, he's not the fastest player in the world, you know. Of course he can do it, but why to take a risk in this map to lose the scout? It's
I remember at Red Bull, you know? At Red Bull 5, he was given 4 out of 10 for his micro. But I guess actually that's not bad because Viper got 7 out of 10 for strategy. So I suppose it's actually not that bad, 4 out of 10.
Yeah. Okay, well, he's there now, Mr. Yo. He's now exploring, trying to find the resources for DAUT. He's going to be a scout. He's going to do something special, or DAUT is just going to go stable. I still not a fan of that choice with Khmer against the hands, going only stable, because Mr. Yo can put those spears and then make the damage. But I don't see any walls, Riley. And these bring the situation here that they might go... Well, full feudal, hopefully.
This is the first time we've seen a real lack of any sort of defensive play from these players. Both of them up to feudal within a couple of seconds of each other here. So what are we going to see? A stable for DAUT?
Yeah. Well, what he's doing, as you can see, double with that horse collar right away. You got the resources. You are saving resources with this civilization, but he's trying to be annoying. It's being annoying, Mr. Yo. Don't letting him to make the house, which is okay because he's not gonna be houses. He wants that house just to gather the villages, you know. And Mr. Yo is starting to make some small walls in this area. Got the stable, but he got already a spear on the field, you know. So if he defend, he's fine. But if he attack, he's also even more fine, Mr. Yo, because with the spear, DAUT need an archery range, Riley.
So now the wall's coming up here for Yo. Walling off that gold as well, which is really crucial.
Yeah, he's great. Okay, well, we'll see that he's with
This
the,
is
with
quite.
the,
I
with
mean,
the scout.
look at the large area that he's having to defend here.
I like how
he's
he
gonna-
told you in the interview. He told you in the interview, well, this map is almost impossible to wall. He's walling all the maps.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's not
it's
that
true.
impossible.
Yeah.
I mean, he told you that. He's walling all the maps. What the hell?
And we're seeing smaller walls here from DAUT, who's just walling to the TC. But yeah, this is Yo kind of juking us a little bit here.
Yeah, it's crazy. Okay, well, Lambercam on the left, Lambercam on the right.
Yeah, fully walled. Let's see if he's going to pop around to the back half here, because these scouts could get in. These scouts could get in right to the south here. I think they're going to. They're going to check. It's a race against time here. I don't think the walls are going to go up in time. No, the scouts are through, and they can take down this villager.
Yeah, he's gonna take the village.
Yeah,
that's a good one for DAUT. There you go. One village ahead. Bam.
Yeah, that's a great pick. That's a great pick there. Now the scout's going to fight.
And now those
One
scouts,
goes down here for
this is
Yo.
good for DAUT. Well, not that good anymore. He did a good job with the army here, Mr. Yo. But DAUT is already 2 villages ahead. Why? Mr. Yo, 31 seconds idle TC. DAUT barely has only 4 seconds. So the Lord,
Where did that
it's
come from?
already with an important advantage. Well, he idle TC, Mr. Yo. And that's why he's now behind even more with 2 villages. So
why he
this
ended
is
up
looking
idling.
good already for the Lord, Riley. But the spear now is
Did
the
he
problem.
spend-
Yeah.
Did he spend too much time walling? That he couldn't keep up the TC production? What? Like that's strange that he missed basically an entire villager.
Well, maybe it's
TC
just the multitasking. You forget. You simply forget. I mean, if you have the resources, or maybe he doesn't have the resources, you can see how
No, I
his
think he
resources are
didn't have
the
the
limit.
resources because look at his food. Like he's been under 50
Still.
for a lot of time. I think just pulling 3 villagers off of resources to fully wall ended up costing him one.
Yeah.
Still 2 vills behind.
Quite a lot. Now he's fully wall. Okay. He's forced. DAUT is doing the archery range now. Honestly, I don't think DAUT need that archery range now. If he's just doing now if he just wall right now, he's fine and he can go up to castle it with a brutal time. This is the good thing that it has Chimera, and for that reason I was telling that this is a snowball civilization. You take some small advantage for the start and you go castle it so fast, Riley. You just look at the economy. Look at the food. But it's cheating, I'm telling you.
It just zooms up exactly what we said before.
Yeah.
It looks like it's cheating. So, scouts trying to punch through the walls on both ends of the map here. Down in the southeast, you can see that these scouts are pushing through the wall, but a villager coming to repair them, or maybe put up a house in front of them, probably won't get through. But we did see that one villager repairing can keep pace with 4 scouts. And it looks to be the same over here with this house getting repaired on DAUT's side of things.
Yeah, but Mr. Yo is really behind to go up, in my opinion. Well, he now has 19 villages on foot. So that means it's too many farms. Double archery range from DAUT. Double archery range because maybe he's thinking to go skirmishes or, well, right now archers. But this is so many scouts for me. He's gonna dive in. He's going in. He's taking the risk. Oh my God. He's taking the risk. He's not doing the gate. He's doing the gate okay, but he wants to make damage. He knows that Mr. DAUT is gonna be greedy, and now Mr. Yo is killing villages because he knows that DAUT is greedy. And, well, but he's creating chaos on his economy. It's exactly what he has to do. I'm gonna kill another, and now he's gonna put DAUT out of goal. Look at this.
Yeah. Yep.
Amazing move, really.
3 villagers
It's
taken
decisive.
here without any real opposition.
And more.
And now the scouts return home to try to deal with this. 5 villagers total taken here. Yeah. This is really
6
really
villages.
rough without- 6 villagers went down.
6 villages kill. That's an amazing move
scout.
by the Chinese. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, seriously.
Yeah,
Oh man.
he'll be very very happy with that. The villager lead balloons out to 8 villagers now in favor of Yo, and that is him with to begin with he was behind, and now he's a long way ahead.
Yeah.
Bunch of idle time as well for DAUT and his villagers. That was a great raid from Mr. Yo. Really, I mean, this is the sort of aggression that you want to see, right? This is the sort of aggression, the sort of raid where you want to get value from the units you're sending forward. That was textbook.
Nah, but this is a mistake for DAUT. Please take in front, Mapu. DAUT could be wall easily there. He has all the map wall, and then he let this area open, just a small spot. Yo see it, and he get in. And he do the damage. It's true that now 8 archers are coming with fletching. He's gonna be faster than Mr. Yo. But now Mr. Yo just need to hold a little bit. Maybe Mr. Yo is even going to make a tower on the goal. I don't know. But this is 3 archer ranges, and now we're gonna have Khmer with archers and Mr. Yo hands with cap archers and 10 villages ahead. Oh boy, complicated.
Let's see how much damage these archers can do here.
The tower will happen. Yeah. No,
tower
not there.
Top the hill's a nice way to just
there.
Make sure nothing too terrible
Well,
happens.
it's many villages. Should be fine, but it's a risky tower actually. It's a greedy tower, I will say, because if he's doing the upgrade now, no, he will do it, but he might lose 1 or 2. Nah, Mr. Yo timing, man. My goodness.
I think it's fine.
The Chinese
is
taking really good decisions, man. Yeah, man. Oh man. Okay.
It's a nice tower
well,
for a couple of reasons. It's on the hill, obviously. It's a great spot there, but also just keeps the pressure off his forward wood line.
He's gonna make a market there.
Some emergency.
We're gonna make it. Yeah, the hills don't let him make the market. He's doing the stone walls. Just look, he wanted to make a market, but the hills don't let him. This is probably even open. I don't know if it is going to be open. It is open.
It's not open. It might be open there between the market and the tree.
Exactly. Can we zoom in a little bit, Mapu? Because I'm a little bit there. No.
No.
It's wall, I think.
No, it's not.
No, it's open!
No,
I
it's
told
not.
you!
They're just walking straight across the
man!
They're walking across the market roof!
Oh my goodness, it's open, man! It's open because with the hills it's so complicated! Okay, and now the archers are there with so many units, with Bodkin arrow. I was almost sure that there is almost impossible to wall. It's taking a villager, and now the difference is kinda gone. Because it's only 5 villages. Yeah.
Bananas. So when those archers came across, they were peppering the villagers with archer fire, doing 1, 2, 5 damage, whatever, hardly anything. Then you just saw 1 volley from the crossbows, enough to take down a villager. So that was huge. The fact that that was timed so immaculately by DAUT, by the time that they got in, back across the roof here. How does that work? How did that scout die on the market roof?
Can we see if we have time, if the game going in a moment slower? I don't know, Freezy, is it possible to make a small replay of Mr. Yo moment with his reaction? Because I'm sure that there was some reaction when he get inside. If there's some reaction, you will see it and you can show us, but not for now. If the game is closer or then after the game, no problem. But now we keep going. Look at those skirmishers, archers and ballistic, 20 army, 15 army. Look at this situation, and Mr. Yo seems to be still okay, Riley, because he's still 4 villages ahead, but now DAUT is getting the military lead, which is great for how the game was going for him.
That's true. DAUT has rallied magnificently from that devastating raid that he faced earlier here, adding a second TC forward on a wood line, but. The market.
Look at the stone wall.
Look at the stone. It's built on top of the market.
It's on the market, man. It's on the market, literally. Really. Like seriously.
I love that,
man.
Now,
we love Krasini.
The battle plan. Well, how did the enemy get in? Oh, they climbed over the market roof. Well, how do we stop them? Well, let's build a wall on the market roof. It's the only way. Yeah. It's the only thing that makes sense.
I mean, now we have to wall the market. You know, it's crazy. The hills is so difficult. You know, it makes all more complicated. And we are happy because this was intended, obviously. And, well, Mr. Yo is not happy, obviously, but still, he is still stabilized, you know? He still didn't lose a lot, Mr. Riley. And this is what it makes him one of the best. It's hard to see him losing quite a lot, even in those kind of situations. Awesome.
Well, both players were subjected
to
pretty...
On the right?
Both players sort of subjected to pretty stanky raids there, but both have recovered really, really well. And now we're in a position where things are roughly even. You can see military favouring DAUT slightly, villager count just a nose ahead, Mr. Yo. But for the most part, both of them emerged from those raids. I'm not going to say unscathed, but they've recovered from them really nicely. A siege workshop now being added for DAUT. He wants to add some
those
extra
archers.
pressure.
Those archers. Well,
Yeah,
he can see it,
could
but
be
he's
really
ballistic.
bad.
He's with
Loses
ballistic.
one.
He's gonna take one. Okay. Skirmish is also with
Only
ballistic
one there,
now
and the skirmish
too.
just push him away.
Okay. I mean, if
Again,
we
that could have
analyze-
gone a lot worse.
Go. Yeah, but now he can kill more. No, man. He's killing another. What?
Got another one.
This is a little bit panic here from Mr. Yo. Those archers with ballistic are doing a really good job. But now back
Yeah,
into
some
the
nice
north.
picks there.
But remember
And
about the
cab archers.
numbers. Yeah, military numbers now again from Mr. Yo. It started to look similar with the previous game. He's starting to put cab archers there. You know, he's behind in economy again. Again behind in economy. 3 TCs even for DAUT, you know?
Yeah.
3 TCs.
And
But now
DAUT, you can
Mr. Yo is gonna go all in. But now probably Yo is gonna go all army. And husbandry. He's doing all the upgrades with the hands.
You can see that DAUT has shored up his wood lines with those TCs. He's got one back, got one forward. And this means that the raids are going to be a lot less effective from Yo. But the military advantage, certainly with Yo at the moment, even though DAUT is pulling further and further ahead with his 3 TCs.
Well,
These
it's
crossbows are able to
difficult.
take out a couple of cav archers there. That's not bad. But in come the skirms to teach them a lesson.
Ooh. And they have +2 armor. I mean, the army from Mr. Yo is fully upgraded. He got husbandry, he got bloodline, he got ballistic, all the armies. I don't know if he made thumbprint. I don't know, guys, if you have noticed in the stream. I don't know. We don't have thumbprint in the overlay. But now, Mr. Yo is doing, again, with the military, an amazing job, Riley. Look at the military numbers, again, getting bigger and bigger advantage. The numbers is starting to be scary. And we don't see any counter now for Yo. Well, he's doing some scorpions, but he's losing all the army now.
Those Scorpions didn't do a whole lot against the Cav Archers. They're not doing a whole lot against these Skirms either, by the look of things. I picked off a couple. I got some decent damage in, but the Scorp's not as effective as I think DAUT would want them to be. And here's a Mangonel now. Third town center going. Oh, sorry, only the second town center here. I thought he built a second town center.
No.
Excuse me.
He didn't. He's going all in now.
No.
He's going full army right now, Mr. Yo. On the left, also going to read with the Cab Archers. It's looking similar like the previous game, I'm telling you. Now, trying to obviously different because it's different civilizations, but DAUT has no army to counter this. And he's raiding all over Mr. Yo. Look at the score. 600 score difference when DAUT is 20 villages ahead. This map just reward the aggression. The army is so important here. You boom more, doesn't mean you're gonna win. And you can see here, it's in a problem now. Good Mangonel shot, by the way. 1 for 1, I believe. No!
No.
Oh my goodness.
Yo survives.
Oh, that Scorpion is
We're
gonna
seeing
help
here
a
these
lot
crossbows.
in this.
They're going to start to clean up these Cav Archers. Picks up a couple of them, but the Cav Archers too much for the crossbows. Although some decent trades.
Check army numbers for
Mangonel.
DAUT. Got no army. No army.
Uh-oh.
And now what is he doing? He deleted the house because he thought the Mangonel was lonely. But then he see the Cav Archers and he has to. I'm not going. He was going to send villages to kill those. And DAUT is just booming. He need more army against Mr. Yo. Mr. Yo is going fully aggressive right now. 55 villages, but army is almost triple. That's crazy.
And that Mangonel, uncontested in the top, is just is hammering that town center. There's also another town center being built at the bottom there. It does manage to go up. So DAUT gets his 4th TC. Yo has built his 3rd just north of his base.
If
The
Mr.
villagers
Yo
coming out.
notices, he's gonna kill a lot.
This could be a disaster. These villagers are coming after the Mangonel.
No, he's fine. He's fine now. I think he's fine.
Okay, yeah, the Cav Archers weren't really able to capitalize on that. That's okay.
And here's the skirmishes. Okay, it seems that actually DAUT stabilized 15 army, while 19 army only. So Mr. Yo is gonna need knights, and he's doing the knights. And with the knights, everything is gonna change now because DAUT only got skirmishes. Riley, all these skims.
Cav Archers
And now elite.
waltz in through a hole in the back fence. Immediately get 1 pick before being chased off by the TC. And the Skirms now coming up against the Cav Archers.
Oh,
Takes
he saved the
down-
Bible.
No, it doesn't. Oh,
That's
the
good.
villager! Look at that! The lone hero, the people's champion, takes down that knight before it can remove the mangonel.
Okay. You scare me, man. You scare me. It's kind of difficult, you know, because I'm always going with the hype. But I was a little bit more chill at that moment, and I was like, "Oh, what?" Well, look at those Cav archers still raiding more and more, but he has to be okay. That was a good micro. It's coming with another mangonel. The knights are crucial here. The knights are really crucial. He's gonna take another mangonel. Yeah, that heal is so important. And you know what is gonna happen? Menstradamus in the house. I smell a castle forward by Mr. Yo again.
Oh, let's go.
Look at the village on
You
stone.
can smell it. You can smell it on the wind, Mem. The smell of freshly hewn stone and freshly mixed mortar. Let's go.
But it really looks like this. He knows that he's behind. He's trying to attack constantly. That heal is so crucial. He's attacking constantly, and he has 12 villages on stone. Doing now forging. He knows that he's behind in economy. You know, he really knows. And then when he's having the stone, Mr. Yo is gonna come with the village and gonna drop a castle in that TZ in the middle of the map. And from there, he's gonna keep pushing constantly. You know. Oh my god.
DAUT doesn't have an economic lead. It looks like he does, but he's had 40 villagers idle for the last couple of seconds. He's got 30 villagers idle now. He's got hardly any gold income. And these Cav archers are continuing to just take names. The mangonels as well getting in, contesting this TC, which does need some swift attention.
Okay, let's see. Let's see if it's gonna happen. Well, we were talking chambered in armor, killing another mangonel. The economy is definitely not leading, and it's 750 stone. Are we gonna see villages going forward? Not yet, but I believe that Mr. Yo will do it. Now he's gonna lose that mangonel, lost it, that was good for DAUT. He has to be really careful. DAUT population is still DAUT 20 population ahead. Now DAUT, finally the Lord has more army, but it's skirmishes. And this is when now Mr. Yo is gonna put more and more knights. Score lead, it was for a moment for DAUT. He seems to be able to come back. I don't know. Villiers, Mr. Yo is still killing. But Rams even, look at the castle. It's even more aggressive than I thought.
Oh,
the
my
castle is
goodness.
gonna make Mr. Yo. He's even more sick in between two town centers. Oh my goodness. If he's doing that castle, Riley, he's gonna be game.
Yeah, that is a very, very aggressive castle position. Let's hope he can support it with the military that he's got there. He really needs to hold this position and make sure that he doesn't give it up, because this castle could establish a huge amount of dominance. In come the villagers. The workforce has assembled. Pop the hard hats on, because it is time to get on the tools. Up comes the castle. There are rams to clear the way. There are Cav archers to defend the villagers. The mangonel gets in for a beefy shot there, but it's not going to be enough.
No, he will make it. He's gonna make a tower. It's not gonna work. He's sending knights.
The red villagers are coming around.
Yeah, it's impossible. He got knights +2. He's coming with the rams. He's gonna make this castle. It's impossible to stop that.
I don't think insurrection at the work, so it's not going to be enough.
Oh my god.
And the castle is
DAUT
moments away from completion here.
What? He's sending all the villies. He's sending all the villies to DAUT is sending all the villies. He didn't make the tower, but I think that castle should be up. He's not letting with villies DAUT. Okay, the castle, can we see the percentage? The castle is up.
The union dispute is not successful. The castle goes up, and that gives Yo a huge amount of map control, forking between those two town centers, one of which has already bit the dust. And now a new base of operations for the Hun player to push further and further into DAUT's territory here. This is great.
Yeah, it's so difficult game for DAUT. I see some comments in the chat, because I love to interact with my channel, you know, that some people say this is a DAUT game. Man, how the hell is a DAUT game when Mr. Yo is gonna make another castle on his face? A second one. But he has to be careful.
I think it's a DAUT game
he's gonna make an
in the same way that a castle, an unbuilt castle, is a DAUT castle. I think that's what they may mean there, Mem.
Oh, mangonel. There's a mangonel. He has to be careful. Forward board, please. That mangonel, if he's shooting at the same time. Nah, but Mr. Yo see it. Mr. Yo see it. It's impossible now for DAUT. DAUT 3 villains ahead only.
Another
What?
castle. Another castle. Right up in your business. Let's go. Castle 2.0 here. That's got to be some
It's
of the worst
incredible.
farm placement I've ever seen in my entire life.
How can win Mr. Yo always
Socially
this game?
distanced farms on the other TC down there, but this castle's going to go up, no worries. There's another. Look at these villagers coming
Look
forward
at
to try to
DAUT, look at
protect the
DAUT,
castle.
look at DAUT. Did you see DAUT face? Like, did you see DAUT face like Mr. Yo with a super, I mean, there was no bill order here, Riley. There was no,
No.
it was all madness, all aggression,
No.
all in. Like, I mean, he is still less villains than DAUT and still with the game. He went
I'll
all
tell you
aggro.
this,
Look at the
DAUT-
KD. Look at the KD.
DAUT sat down, he tucked in his napkin, he got his knife and fork out, and he was fed his own teeth by Mr. Yo there, because that was such an incredible way to close the game out. The forward castles, the dominance, the aggression from Mr. Yo, it just didn't let up. And DAUT, I mean, doing whatever he could to try to withstand the pressure, but not enough. And Mr. Yo proves that he.
Yeah, crazy. I don't know. I think Riley even went gone, but look at those 2,000 resources ahead. Can we take back the APM? Because I don't know, but I think the general APM, not here, but I think the APM, Mapu, it was better in general for DAUT, you know? In retro, there, those statistics. You see, APM was more, a little bit more for DAUT. So it was a lot about the decisions, you know? It was a lot really about the decisions. So yeah, it's crazy. And more army, it's what is working here. And we have a 2-0 for Mr. Yo.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, man.
So
Crazy. What
match
happened,
point
Riley?
here for Yo, and let's remind everyone, Mem, that of course this is an opportunity not just to win this match, but also secure his spot straight away in the quarterfinals. The quarterfinals of this $75,000 tournament, $20,000 on the line for the player that comes in first out of a $75K prize pool, and Mr. Yo, one step away from his spot in the top 8. So this could be huge. A lot on the line for him. DAUT, however, we have seen, Mem, a reverse sweep already today. Are we going to have a second helping?
Oof. Let's see. I mean, DAUT can do for sure. He has great civilizations that also fit his gameplay, like Franks and Burgundians especially. I think Franks and Burgundians are just fantastic for his style. Then he has Ethiopians and Britons. Well, I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna be able to come back. Mr. Yo is so dangerous player.
Yeah.
Like, it's different. We have seen that with his games. It's different games. We are not watching like the standard gameplay with all the players. He just played different and make him so crazy. Well, hopefully guys you enjoy. Thank you so much for a lot of support that we have seen here, and almost getting record in the subscribers. I think we're gonna get today, hopefully, and gonna be great. And I want to tell you again, Mr. Riley, thank you a lot for co-casting this series with me, you know?
Oh, mate.
Because
it's my
it was
absolute pleasure.
unexpected.
Thanks for giving me the chance.
Yeah, why not? Why not, man? I mean, you want it, and when someone like you that we know from the Red Bull events, it put the energy in, put the passion. I love this game, man. And
Oh, yeah.
for me, this is so crucial, man. Do you love
Mate,
the game too? No?
Energy, passion, not a problem. Game knowledge, expertise, knowing what I'm talking about, you have to pay extra for that. You have to pay the passion and the enthusiasm you get for free. Everything else, that's the DLC. That's the microtransaction DLC Riley content that you have to pay for.
Well,
look,
guys,
Mem, I've had a great time. I've had a great time so far.
Riley, you gave me a great momentum here. Great, exclamation mark, donate to pay him to put all his knowledge. He's not putting all the knowledge because we need some extra donations, you know, because this is not his job. His job is the interviews, you know. If you want that he's putting everything else, you know, it has to be some extra money. Stay tuned.
Get the wallets out. That's it. Yep.
Yeah,
that's
it's what it is.
Yep.
Anyway, what is gonna be? Do we have the series?
Well,
do we have the series going?
I want to mention something here as well, because I've just looked it up, and Mr. Yo's undefeated.
Tell me.
He hasn't lost a game, right? Mr. Yo hasn't
yeah.
lost a game, right? He hasn't. He's cruised through 3-0, 3-0, and now 2-0. He's in fantastic touch. I mean, DAUT's doing very well for himself as well. Let's not, let's not mince our words there. But he did lose one game to Bales, and he lost one game against, was it Nikov or Valese? Against Nikov, right? So at the moment, just based on those numbers, Mr. Yo just looks unstoppable. He looks absolutely unstoppable. He has breezed through the matches that he's played so far, and no one's been able to take a game off him. So this could be another 3-0 whitewash here, unless DAUT really pulls out the stops and puts something in the way of Mr. Yo.
Many people was telling that this Arabia benefit Levy, with I can agree. I think it's also benefit the unconventional gameplay from Yo, because making these games so crazy, going all in from Castlade mainly, is so difficult to stop. I mean, you have seen players with a lot of experience having a lot of troubles, because right there, people was thinking has been in both games 20 volleys behind. Doesn't matter. He took all the right decisions. And now, Aztecs
baby.
versus Franks.
Let's go.
Yes.
Let's go.
Aztecs versus Franks. Well, Franks are great, but Aztecs versus Franks, what people think is going to be this? Is a 3-0 or 2-1? I mean, Franks is great. Mr. Yo said to you, Riley, that Franks is top number one.
He did. This is what his perception of the current meta is. He thinks that he thinks that Cav Civs are the best at the moment, and he thinks that the Franks are the best of all the Cav Civs. So he really rates them very highly. It doesn't look like maybe he was beaten to the punch here with the draft, and DAUT managed to snipe the Franks from Mr. Yo. We did see the Franks lose against, in the hands of, did Leary lost with the Franks against India? No, Chinese. Sorry, it was Leary won with the Chinese against the Franks here. So we have seen the Franks go down already today. But as a Cav Civ, extra hit points, silky smooth economy with the farm upgrades as well to be able to power out knights. You're capable of really, really powerful stuff with the Franks. But on the other side, the Aztecs, we know that people have a healthy respect for Eagles.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Go for the game. Go for the game, amigos.
14,
let's
14.
Go,
Let's go.
Mr. Freezy, let's go for the game. I was just checking that, and game number 3. Right. Mr. Riley, we have the cameras, we have everything. Franks in the South DAUT, Mr. Yo with the Aztecs, and we have another crazy map. You just take a look one time in the mini map, Riley, and you think, okay, crazy things is going to happen.
Yes, I mean with woodlines like this, woodlines that are in the next postal code from the TCs here, we're going to have beautiful open maps on both sides. I would have thought. Side gold, forward berries. That woodline at the back's going to be reasonably defensible though. And some very early scouting here with this eagle. Look at this. Is it time? Is it time? As the eagle goes after the rhino. Yes, for the first time today. Let's go, baby. That's my rhino, I think you'll find.
And it's expected, Riley. With the eagle, it's really expected that Mr. Yo is taking. But I'm telling you something. With Franks, if you push some Zebra with the berries bonus and with the rhino giving 400 foot, and this is what DAUT is just pushing now, the Zebras, seriously, Franks shouldn't be a big problem. Obviously, he need to take that rhino already, because otherwise it will be then with 2 rhinos less is a big thing. But I think it shouldn't be terrible here. Obviously, you prefer to have those. Oh my God, DAUT pushing the ostrich. Come on, you need to push obviously.
The wrong way. What's going on?
Or will be a problem.
So brings the rhino home to roost here. That's a nice little bonus there for Yo. And the first time we've seen a successful lane today. And the scout, no rest for the weary. Off he goes again. In comes the chook. And both players going to have decent starts here. 3 on wood for DAUT. So he may go scouts based on that.
Well, it's It's a situation that happens a lot with the Aztecs. So probably DAUT. I don't know if we can put the fog of war. You need to try to get the elephants super early. It's also truth that Mr. Yo rally came super fast, and both rhinos were forward quite, right? So, yeah, it's a problematic situation here. The scouts are more HP for Franks, but if Mr. Yo is going again very aggressive, you really don't counter. Very difficult to counter the Aztecs, really. Like, you need one barrack and one archery range, and you have everything. You got spears, you got eagles, you got archers, you know. While here, DAUT might need the barrack, the stable, and the archery range as well. Because with the scouts only, you are not going to be able to counter the Aztecs rally.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they do have the Eagles have that attack bonus against cavalry, which is very useful, particularly in the early game. Even with the Franks' extra 20 hit points, the scouts get in the feudal age.
Yeah, he's taking now the rhino is getting all the food there, and the DAUT, as you can see, with one rhino less, still going up 19 population. I told you about Franks; they are very, very smooth. It's an amazing civilization. Really good civilization for
you don't have
Arabia.
to tell
He's
me,
up
mate.
already.
I bloody love the Franks.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. Average game length on Arabia, pretty much the same for both. As you can see, those statistics, so close. Now DAUT will need to make some walls, for sure. He's doing already the barrack. And up as well, but with 2 villas more, Mr. Yo. He's going with 2 villas more. Okay. He did some seconds idle TC, DAUT, but quite 2 villas. It's 40 seconds, I believe. Okay.
Yeah, he's pushing pretty
really
heavily on wood as well.
Yeah.
10 on wood here.
Yeah, well,
He sets
that's
up a
quite,
second lumber camp.
It's more or less the standard here with this opening, you know, because he's doing a second lumber camp. The problem for DAUT is that he has only 1 wood. Now, yeah, that's why he has 8 villas all in that one. Well, 2 lumber camps for Mr. Yo. He might be able to wall easily that one, and now we have already 2 and the 3rd militia incoming. So he's gonna come, and if he go directly to the berries, that hopefully DAUT is gonna be able to defend that, then DAUT it will be in a much bigger problem. Why? Because usually when you get both rhinos, you will have a lot of food under the TC. Look at DAUT TC, Mr. Mapu. What he has under the TC? Nothing. 0 food. That's the problem when you get limited, Riley.
Yeah, even with the Franks, as you say, being able to make up for that a little bit with their berry bonus and whatever else, still.
And look at the difference. Look at Joe. Look at the food he has under the TC.
Yeah.
That's the difference with the lane, basically, you know? I mean, you have Frank.
And
so,
now the,
if he's denying the berries, the men at arms, the DAUT, you need to wall. It's, disaster. And he's not resigning.
Absolute
it's disaster, seriously. Oh, my goodness. Well, thanks God that he's not men at arms yet, but now that village is going to go down. There you go.
Yeah, that village is
down.
Dead. Yep,
and,
dead as disco. Down she goes.
Oof. Yeah. I mean, he could even kill that mill if he wanted or try to be there, but he's trying to go for more blood. He's going for the wood line already.
Now over to the wood line, but this is going to get walled off here, I would have thought. Yes, there you can see the walls going up nice and quick here to keep the men-at-arms out. Or is it?
No, it's fine, it's fine. But he's sending out the spear. That stable, for example, is also dangerous because he can also destroy the stable. In this kind of situation, he could attack the stable as well, but he's going away, and you can see how Mr. Yo already have the RT range.
Look at this.
And he's going for
Mr.
the
Yo
safe
building
approach.
the Great Wall of
He's
China
walling.
here. Look at how much of the map he's walled off.
Okay, the scout will clean. But how much damage is going to make in those scouts? Quite a lot. He's not killing any of those scouts, but look at all the scouts, Mr. Riley, with a lot of damage. A lot of damage
true.
in many of the scouts. So with one spear, might clean pretty much all them. Damn. Well, let's remember, guys, that after this series...
to be built here.
Okay, I was going to remind Riley that after this series, we have the elimination matches. Elimination series that are just insane. Vilese versus Islam. Now, the next one, Vilese versus Islam, and the loser is out of the tournament. I only have to remind you that Velese was in the semifinals last year, and that Islam is, well, who doesn't know Islam? Member of Gamer Legion, a lot of fans, a great player, and he need to put him here a victory. That cities are just deciders completely. So from now, the rest of the day are just deciders, and then Nico versus DAUT. I mean, epic series, Mr. Riley. But here, the Lord need to put something. But he's wall completely, man. He's being slow DAUT here with the aggression. Okay.
Yeah, he was kind of distracted by the. Right. He was kind of distracted by the skirm. Oh, sorry, the spearmen archers that were there before. These villagers doing a good job of getting these walls up ahead of time, and yeah, the scouts can't find any way in here. These scouts, don't forget, low hit points, many of them. One went down to a slight gust of wind earlier, and the others are still pretty low. Back in DAUT space, which isn't even slightly walled.
No, DAUT is not winning anything right now. No. It's crazy. Okay, well, DAUT has more army. So, since he has more army, 5 skirmishers, 5 scouts, and now also fletching, he might feel comfortable to be able to defend with the military. And he might be right. The problem is that his army, well, no, he's fine. He's going to clean all. Great job by DAUT there. Yeah. But now, what are you going to achieve? You're going to make damage? Now what you want is to go forward, make maybe even a tower to go in, or right now, you just need to balance the economy exactly what he's doing, that way he's doing the market, to go up to Castle Israeli.
That a long way ahead on military, but hasn't really found much value with these scouts. In come skirms now as well. It looks like they're going to try to punch through this hole, but through this wall. No, they're not going to be able to get through that. The skirms here, unable to contest the archers. But yeah, that's an easy wall there with the houses. Although these skirms...
Look what DAUT is doing, Riley, with the market. Look what DAUT is doing with the market already.
He loves it, doesn't he? He loves pushing it through the market.
He's abusing completely his eldest stone. And honestly, this can be really good. If DAUT is able to reach Castlage faster than his opponent, it can be a game change. It really can be a game change. And look at the economy. The economy is on point. If he reach Castlage faster and go 1 TC in, and I smell this can happen, then the Lord DAUT can be back into the cities. Yeah, he's on the way to Castlage now, and this is awesome. This is really good. Open completely, but now he can push completely his opponent.
And that's what he's doing as well. He's making sure that at least some villagers are harassed over here by continuing to try to punch through this wall. Yo's had to pull villagers off resources to make sure that these scouts and the skirms don't get through. And now a tower?
If he's doing the tower, he's losing the game. Because he needs to go Castlage. Yeah, he needs to sell his stone himself and go Castlage. Otherwise, DAUT is winning this. And then, if you are 2-1 behind, but then you win against the Aztecs, DAUT is going to recover the confidence. And imagine another similar series like the first one, Mr. Riley.
Oh yeah, we've already seen the reverse sweep. Here come the Eagles from around the side. The Eagles are coming. Just like the end of The Hobbit, let's see if this Battle of the Five Armies resolves in DAUT's favour or not. Looks like he's about to punch through this palisade wall. Here, these skirmishers are trying to attacking the house for some reason. The palisade wall is down, and they are through.
Yeah, but those scouts are with the +1 armor. Yeah, he might clean that army. The skirmishers might be gone. But now he's going to be in Castlage in a moment. I don't know how many stables he got. DAUT, I believe that he has 2. It's true that now Mr. Yo is going up to Castlage. But it's 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes and we see one stable only. Only one stable?
No, two stables. He's got 2 stables.
One at the back and the other in front. Yeah, the other in front, sorry. Okay.
So 2 stables and immediately, look at this. Immediately knights are added to the queue. 3 knights straight away. No walls. No defensive countermeasures, nothing. DAUT full aggression as he pushes to an early castle age and immediately starts pooping out knights.
He need to go forward, Riley. I think.
DAUT.
I think he need to go forward with... I mean, it's still 1 minute 30 seconds. He need to go forward with the siege workshop and make damage. Because the Aztecs can now spam a lot. He's going for the spear, he's going for the eagles. He's probably going to even drop a 3rd barrack. He's not doing yet, but I wouldn't be surprised to see another barrack You know, he has now 2, but I insist that the third barra can't even happen. He has 700 gold. He will do monastery instantly. And really, you need to push. I mean, it makes no sense if DAUT is not going to push because he has no stone, Riley. So he cannot even make extra stone centers. You need to go forward right now.
Yeah. Yep.
He should be there already, by the way. But he's not going. Damn.
No, it looks like he's going to try to punch through the wall with knights again, but this is not a... With all the villages in the way that they are, there are no real range support apart from a couple of skirms. I don't know if this actually works. The Eagles in the back line here too. Knight should be able to clean them up. Doesn't loses one skirm, loses the second skirm.
Yeah, but now he's spiked by an upgrade. This is slow.
Yeah.
DAUT got a
DAUT
huge
did not seize the
double
initiative
monastery.
here.
I told you, man. Double monastery, 900, 1,000 gold. Mr. Yo got all the answers here. You go pikes, double monastery, Cav Archer with Frank. Oh my god, Cav Archers with Franks. Okay, new meta. Oh boy. Okay, we don't see that too often.
And the monastery here, I mean, monks so good against knights. And even though they've managed to burst through this wall, there's another one on the other side waiting for them. Moise von Lipwig in his jail cell picks up the second spoon, tries to get through the second wall here. But there are two
he has already
monasteries.
Riley, he has already so many pikes. Look at the pikes that he with the +2 with the squires. It's he's still walling, getting time to get the upgrades. He's doing sanity. He's producing now monks. It's gonna be so complicated. Okay, he's diving in. He's going in. He's taking a village. I think he has the lead ability actually, but the pikes are there already, and now the monks as well. Oh my god!
Yep.
He deleted, and now he need to go back.
So all of that effort, all of that time, all of that damage that DAUT put into trying to get through that wall, and then Yo lays the trap. As soon as he gets through, in come the pikes, in come the monks, and DAUT realizes that he has to pull back. So that was a bit of a fruitless endeavor for DAUT there, unfortunately, and he wasn't able to really gain anything from all the effort that he just put in there.
Convert a knight.
And a knight converted as well. An Aztec knight, not something you see every day.
Okay. Well, those Cav Archers are there still with the pikes, and Botkin arrow for DAUT. Is he still going more upward with the Cav Archers? Really?
I mean,
he's gonna
we know
make
that
more
DAUT loves
Cav
Cav Archers. We know he loves Cav Archers.
Okay. But France Cav Archers
Maybe
are trash.
he realizes
I mean,
that against the pikes and the monks, he's better off trying a different, rather than just going massing knights or calves.
I mean, in Castle Age they are okay, the Cav Archers, because if you make all the upgrades, they are still fine. Obviously, you are not gonna try to make Cav Archers to make a transition for the next age. So what you want, or in this case, what DAUT want, is just to be able to counter the pikes that his opponent is doing, the pikes, the monks. Also, he's gonna make some eagles now, and obviously, if he's gonna be able to counter that, or even get inside and raid, but he can't. I really think that as Siege were so forward with Siege, massing Scorpions would be great, because he got Knights +2, Riley. So he has good army there, but now Eagle Warrior, and he's coming with so many pikes behind this. Ooh.
And monks as well. There you can see the eagles are going to eat these knights alive if they don't start to worship the Aztec gods instead. In come the pikes. The Cav Archer's going to try to keep them at bay.
Yeah, but the problem is, Mr. Yo has already 2 town centers. He has more villages. He has more army. He's doing wheelbarrow. He's having Eagle Warrior as well. And then one thing here, Riley, DAUT is still open. If there's a moment that he's sending Eagles on DAUT base, he's going to raid everything.
Yeah, and the moment this turns around, everything's going to come crumbling down for DAUT, because as you can see, his base... Oh, look at Cavalry Archer as well. The Feathered Serpent finds a new follower.
Yeah, well, Mr. Yo is playing this very solid. He's playing really solid. Now,
we saw this from Tato as well. Just like rock solid defense, you know, waves breaking upon it like a rock. And like DAUT is doing a great job of trying to give Mr. Yo the business, you know, trying to get into his base, trying to harass him, whatever else. It's just not working. It's just not working. Yo has been all over him here.
I mean, population is still the same. 51 villages for both, which is great. It's only 1 TC for double, still with good army. Let's focus in that battle, please. let's focus in the battle, because the pikes are just taking some good fight there. But there is a lot of cap archers. The Eagles are coming, and now the micro is going to be crucial. The Knights are very, very solid here. 18 Knights with the +2. So Mr. Yo still have to be careful, and maybe this controversial decision with the cap archers is going to work. It's so many units for DAUT, but ballistic, I believe it might be needed here. I don't know. He's trying to kill the monks. Yeah, but he can't. Now the mobility also helps here to DAUT, and DAUT is doing in my opinion, a really great job according to the situation.
Yeah, I mean he's doing what he can. The only problem I have with what's happening here is that you're saying that the eco numbers are similar, the army numbers are similar, and that's true. But look at Yo's setup compared to DAUT's. DAUT is not walled, 1 TC, doesn't really have anything behind his units, whereas Mr. Yo is defending most calmly. And on top of that, if this ever turns around and if DAUT's line ever breaks, Yo's just going to... He's got a free all-you-can-eat breakfast waiting for him in DAUT's base.
Yeah, well, what can I say? Okay, going there with the pikes and trying... Mr. Yo, like, Riley, Mr. Yo just keep spamming units that are cheaper as well. You know? The pikes and the Eagles, but this is a good battle. This is a good battle. DAUT might kill a lot here. DAUT might kill a lot here.
This positioning ended up being very good. Getting that cleaning up that monk as well, which didn't retreat with the rest of the army there. The Cavs can try to take down these pikes while the Eagles get cleaned up, and that was not a bad exchange for DAUT considering.
No, definitely not. They're still with similar army. I don't know why DAUT, for example, is not mining a stone, mining a forward castle or something, and they are cheaper with Franks. Like, put few villages on that, but DAUT is still going. He's now doing supplies. He's gonna go to infantry maybe. When only, I mean, 1 TC completely, but the problem is that Mr. Yo is still adding army and then on 3 TCs. So the longer the games goes, the more complicated that is going to be. While DAUT, it just based it on his market abuse. And now, this is what we were afraid. Mr. Riley, the Eagles are just coming. 1 minute silence for the village that is going to die, Riley.
And this is what we were talking about. There's no defensive measures at home. There's no walls. Oh no, and the gold pile has run out as well.
Yeah, it's bye-bye the gold.
These Eagles are cruising around the back line, trying to find
anything.
Okay.
Okay, the Knights are coming. He's gonna kind of going to stabilize. But okay, those Cav Archers can do now some damage there. We will see. Okay.
The Cav Archers forward, Knights back. Try to clean these up. Those Knights walking straight into the loving arms of Quetzalcoatl there.
Okay.
And I might pick up some villager kills here, actually. The Cav Archers with that mobility.
Okay, there's many Knights going. Now, still the mobility. The good thing here and why DAUT is holding is because, as you mentioned, the mobility is just amazing. But for how long he can hold like this? There will be a moment that this is gonna become harder and harder because he's on 1 TC still. It's true that Mr. Yo is idling a lot of the tone centers because he's spamming, but still on 3 TCs you might be protected. And the longer the game goes, the worse it's gonna be for DAUT, in my opinion, with only 1 TC. Don't know what you think.
In come the Eagles and the Pikes here, straight into the guts of DAUT's base. Don't know if they're going to be able to get a pick there, running into a Ville, not taking the fight though. There's a huge amount of cavalry here for DAUT. 20 Cav Archers, 20 Knights.
DAUT has an insane army, that's true. That's true. But Mr. Yo has a lot of army too. This is all infantry in long sword, but the Pikes are also there doing the +1 attack. I believe that here DAUT is gonna clean all. Yeah, but this is the problem. You won't have economy. DAUT is still only going 1 TC. The scores say that he's ahead, but this is a lie. Of course, he has 50 army, but he's 55 villages, and now the Eagles are cleaning the woodland. Why Mr. DAUT is not doing even a single TC? I don't know. It makes no sense. Now he's going with the siege workshop, and if he's not attacking now and destroy and please, DAUT mine a stone and make a castle or something, but no. Who is doing the castle at home? Mr. Yo.
Well, there's the second TC, but a defensive castle here means that this push will be made all the more difficult. And look at that, 7 monks ready to take care of any cavalry that comes forward, and another ball of eagles as well. 19 of them waiting in the wings here.
Yeah, but with that castle, he's going to defend completely that area. It's so many units, but the castle is up. Perfect timing. Yeah, perfect timing. 30. Okay, Riley, 30 villages more for Yo, 20 army more for DAUT. But then, I insist, he's gonna kill now more villages here, you know? And Mr. Yo, with that goal he has, he might balance. Oh, he bought it a stone to make another castle. Yeah, he just wants to defend because he knows that his economy is much better.
Look at the KD. Look at the eco KD. 17 villagers, 2 more dead now for DAUT. And I think there's going to be more. 18. Yeah. Mr. Yo, very, very effective raiding here. 20 villagers down. Almost a 40 villager difference between the two of them now. DAUT loses this army and he's out of the game.
Yeah, and the thing here is, Mr. Yo is playing amazing. Perfect, I will say. Well, not perfect, you know, but look at the castle he has at home now. Exactly, thank you, Mapu. Now he's going in with all the army and surprise! Castle at home, defending both town centers, so you can't really do the damage. There's a monk as well. And then Mr. Yo is about to click up to Imperial. He's gonna take the castle with the army? Oh boy. That could be a game change, baby.
That's bold.
Okay. He's gonna take the castle. Yeah, but now he's coming with monks. It's complicated. There's some eagles. The monks are there. He's gonna try to convert. It's so difficult. He's trying, but now trying to kill the monks. But the castle is there, and this is game for Yo. And series for Yo. He did a good attempt,
this is what we said.
Ouch.
Yeah. This is what we said. As soon as DAUT loses that army, he just doesn't have anything to support it, and it doesn't matter. Mr. Yo could head in with flaming camels and they'd be able to take out this base that DAUT has unwalled, undefended, and look, great aggression from DAUT, pushing forward, but just wasn't able to get into Yo's base at any point, and it just came back to defense. It came back to defense.
Ever. Well, Mr. Yo is playing a really strong series, very smooth gameplay here. He has now similar army, but this is 89 villages, 47 for DAUT. DAUT couldn't do too much against the crazy Chinese. Riley, he's playing very good. I mean, under control.
He's on the way to Imperial, and I don't see what DAUT can hope to achieve here. Almost twice as many villagers here, almost twice as many vills. 3 TCs, 2 castles here for Yo. A straggling army left behind for DAUT, but I don't know what he can hope to achieve here.
He's doing rams. Many rams trying to kill the castle, but Mr. Yo is gonna make a 3rd castle, man. A 3rd castle. He even has 2 relics, as Mapu pointed out there. He's even doing towers. He's coming with monks, with he can do any army he wants. He has almost 100 villages, and if he's going there with the rams, guys, Mr. Yo is also in the quarterfinals. So let's say
untouchable.
Riley, yeah, untouchable. But let's say that
untouchable.
Both favorite in this group, Mr. Yo and Leary, did the job, and they are both in the quarterfinals.
They did. Yep. And Mr. Yo, if indeed he does win this game, as we expect that he will, 1 minute left on his Imperial uptime. He has cruised through King of the Desert 4 undefeated. 3-0, 3-0, and what looks like now another 3-0 to secure his spot in the quarterfinals, I should say. DAUT now, 5 army remaining. Jaguar Warriors getting stuck in as well, and that is that. Mr. Yo playing an absolute blinder. DAUT couldn't get a touch on the bloke, and a straight sets victory to the Chinese superstar. Well done, Mr. Yo. A masterclass.
Sick. Great gameplay by Mr. Yo. He's in the quarterfinals. We will see at the end of the day what is the possibilities to see, a little bit the brackets about the quarterfinals when we finish. Also, the deciders. People is asking, it did more series today. 2 more series, guys. 2 more series. Relax, sit down and enjoy, because now Vilese versus Islam with a decider, and we have a lot more resources for Mr. Yo. As you can see, a lot more resources. And, 97 villages, military economy. And Mr. Riley, was a pleasure to catch with you, but now you're going to have to interview the Master Chinese. Yo, let's go, Riley.
Mr. Yo, thanks for joining us, and congratulations. I was just talking to Mem about the fact that you haven't lost a game this entire tournament. You've gone 3-0, 3-0, 3-0. You are playing magnificently. You must be very happy with how you're playing.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm quite happy with the performance I do today. And all these 3-0, I mean, maybe I'm lucky. The game wasn't that easy at all.
Well, let's talk about what we've just seen there in game number 3. It looked like it was really your defensive counterplay that secured that for you. DAUT didn't wall at all. He pushed forward very aggressively with his cavalry, but you were just able to make sure that he never got through, or if he did get through, you were ready with pikes and monks. Were you expecting this kind of aggression when you saw that he went Franks? And was that your plan, to just be very defensive from the beginning?
Actually, no, because I stole one of his elephant, and I didn't expect his economy to be so strong. And I was going to go full aggressive, meanwhile while walling, but he went to Castle Edge much faster than I expected. So I had to defend all the time until I had certain amount of army, then push back.
Yeah, and it looked like in that game in particular, his economy was sort of, it wasn't built for the long game like yours was. Once you beat that army, you were going to be in great shape. I want to talk about some of the other games though, and in previous interviews, Yo, you told me that you didn't really think that walling and playing defensively was possible, but we saw some really good defensive play from you today. So has that changed your mind about playing defensively on this new Arabia, or do you still think that you want to be on the attack?
I don't know. I suddenly find out that the map is wallable after all. Like, if you put some efforts on it, it's not that hard. Yeah, that's what's changed after a week. After I watched so many games.
Certainly, you're a little more defensive this time. Well done on the win. You're in through to the quarterfinals. You must be feeling good. Thanks for joining us here for this interview, Mr. Yo. And once again, well done on a just stellar performance today.
Thank you. Thank you.